Alpha Vlog 2021. On our way to friend Palaniuk's house. We're gonna do some rod delivery. Some of it's repair stuff, like, you know, his wide glide. I think he had somebody stepped on a guide. And he had a handle issue with this one. Some of it's new stuff, like he needs some more wrenches. He's really power skipping. I don't know if he even had a power skipping last year, which is a crying shame. Some extra rebounds. We have a rebound here that we made a different length for him to try. But we also got some other cool stuff. We've got new handle designs we're going to go over today. See that? I like that. Our GM designed that. Like, you can really get a hold of it and launch something. That's what we're talking about right there. We got a new Chatterbound design, which is kind of cool. That's something we've been working on, but it's got a straight taper. So you don't need really big components, and you can kind of run the rod out a little bit longer. This is new cool stuff. Like, this thing is super light, but it's made out of high modulus graphite. But I like the big taper on it. Makes it light, but it also kind of gives it that fast but not too fast action. Oh, this is a blank we're talking about for a float and fly rod. There's some potential there. So yeah, on our way to BMPs. Garage is a little bit of a mess. It is duck season here in the Northwest, although it's unseasonably warm. Seatbelt them in for their safety. I mean, they are alpha rods. What are you barking at, Bella?
Who are you? I thought we were filming an episode of Cribs.
We are.
Where's the rest of the crew?
What
showed up?
What's all that?
Something for Tiff.
Looks expensive.
Oh, she ordered boots.
Boots. Yeah. That's a big box of boots. I got some fish poles for you.
I got fish poles.
Where'd you get those?
Those are friends.
Careful, friend.
Oh, hey, those ones don't got tips on them. Are those prototypes?
How much do you like prototypes?
I love prototypes. My truck's dirty too, because I drove down a dirty road.
That is disgusting.
I drove down a dirty road.
So, is this all of your alpha angler rod?
Yeah, but that's, yeah. No, it's not. There's more there. But those are a lot of like random ones. There's like...
There's some prototypes in there.
There's like prototype wide glide, prototype make rebounds. What is that one? Is that a 7.6?
Yeah, I think it was. It was the prototype.
Yeah, that was a prototype hitter. That's a prototype slasher. Actually, that might still become. That's another slasher version. So that one's not ruled out yet.
No, that's a good one too.
Yeah, that one's really good for light stuff.
I've never seen anybody that bought a sleeping bag for their alpha angler rods.
This is.
But I'm just so impressed. I mean, like that's
OG slasher.
That's where alpha angler started, right there.
Yeah.
OG.
That is OG status right there.
Okay, so we got some
mixture, some restocking for me, some
new grips,
new designs. Messing around with a wide glide handle change, little extension. So
I like that. I like that because when you want to do custom one-offs of your glide bait rods, because swim bait stuff is changing so drastically that I can control handle length based on. Yeah, if you design a custom one piece, you're stuck with that length, and with that, baby,
it's variable.
It's variable. We can do it, but you still got meat. Like here, do the swim bait meat thing that they do. Do what the swim bait guys always do.
What do you mean swim bait meat thing?
When a swim bait guy grabs a rod, what does he always do?
What?
He always shoves it under his armpit.
Oh yeah, to make sure that you got enough.
Yeah. So is that comfy under your armpit? I mean,
yeah,
does it cause any rashing or?
No. But see, I'm not a kind of guy that likes a super long handle for my glide bait rods. So this is good.
I mean, give me like a percentage of chuck-thon. I mean, could you chuck-a-thon, you know, like, is that a 9 out of 10 chuck-a-thon, or is that a...
Yeah, that's good. What is?
This is a smaller, a little bit shorter rebound. So it's off of the tip. Yeah. A little shorter up there.
Yeah, I see that. So it's a 611 rebound.
It's a 610 rebound.
Oh, it's a 610.
But a stiffer one.
It is stiffer.
A little bit. If you take it off the tip, you slow down the action.
You know what this is good for?
Let me guess. Chatterbaits.
Skipping chatterwagons under docks.
That's what I was going to say. You probably can't tell why this one's so cool. Look at this. It's a straight taper. So right there. So that means the whole business end of the rod. You have your taper, but you can build on smaller components. So I can make it a 7'7" without having these massive components because the taper gets wider at the back. How's that feel?
That's nice, and with no components on it, it's really not that tip heavy.
No.
A little, but not compared to most raw blanks.
Fast action, single hook moving, big bass catching.
I mean, spinnerbait. Good spinnerbait rod. Too light. Too light for like swim jig.
I disagree.
Well, if you're open water winding one, you're not going to be throwing it in grass.
Yeah, I agree. Never mind, take it back. Would you throw a
But light wire swim jig
on a chatterbound?
It's too light. Too slow. Swim jig on chatterbound? If you're just straight winding.
So let me tell you this.
Straight winding, yes. But
Let me tell you this right now. Those of you watching the vlog, that he may not throw a swim jig on a chatterbound, but I know you alphas out there that think the chatterbound's the best swim jig rod. You're right too, and he's right.
Depends on how you throw a swim jig.
Doesn't really matter. Depends on if...
No, it does matter. Light wire straight winding, yes, chatterbound works. Popping, chatterbound's too slow. You're gonna wear yourself out.
Alright, he wins that one, except for the fact that if you like to pop a swim jig on a chatterbound and you catch big ones and win money on it, then the chatterbound is a good swim jig rod for said individual.
Also, most likely they're throwing it on braid.
Well, that was a given, wasn't it? For popping? If
Not
you're
always.
popping a chatterbound, or if you're popping a swim jig, it's probably on braid.
Not always. Not always.
Alright, better question.
It'll keep it higher in the water column on...
Give me a percentage of how often you would go to fluorocarbon if you're Alabama shaking.
60-40. 60 braid, 40 fluoro.
Alright, if you're watching this video, I want you to comment in the bottom of the video. In the comment, tell me how often you would use braid over fluoro for the Alabama shake. Now, up here in the Northwest, we don't Alabama shake much.
No.
Did you Alabama shake before you moved
No.
east?
No. Ooh.
What's that?
It's a power skip. I think there's two.
There's 2 power skips for you.
Yes.
What really upsets me is one of those was mine. Alright, give me your theology on how it feels versus you need to at least fish it once.
You always have to fish it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't touch that.
That feels nice. Smooth. Well, I already have that one.
You don't have that one. Nobody
No,
has that one.
I already had it in my hand inside. I already felted that one. That's nice.
Cover up that number. It's top secret.
Can't see the number.
I love, and I mean love. Here, put that out here. I'm going to show you. Put that on the floor. I'm going to show everybody. For a guy that's been designing rods for what, 10 years now? 12? That taper right there is the juice.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
A slightly stiffer OG Zilla or hitter.
Yeah, the very...
That's what it reminds me of.
I'm very much like that taper. That right there is a fish catching, launching, accurate casting, hook setting at distance, in and depth. That's the taper of all tapers right there.
So your handle would be about right there.
And I am a big fan of when they can make a really wide diameter taper in high modulus graphite and it won't crush. Like you can squeeze it as hard as you can, you can't crush it. When you can pull that off, I feel like you get the best bass tapers on the planet. Something similar, something of that nature. At least for bottom contact baits.
It does feel nice.
Yeah.
I like how evenly balanced it is.
Yeah, without components on it.
It's way better than this one. But this one has glass on the top.
Yeah, the reason that one's going to feel that way is because it has glass built into it.
Yeah.
That one's designed to delay the tip.
Yeah.
Where the other one is a bottom contact material that's designed to give you the feel. That is from a secret source. Yes. And that is float and fly, hair jig, long casting, fairywan.com.
7.6.
I think it's a little longer than that, isn't it? Yeah, 7.6. What do you think?
That's pretty nice.
That's right.
Yeah, build me a 7.6.
I'll get right on it.
Here is the OG Alpha Meg Rebound.
Yeah, that's before we changed the outer coating.
Yeah, because we realized we could make it lighter and more sensitive by shaving off this excess weight of painted material.
But you gotta have paint, right?
You only gotta have paint if you have a poorly built rod to help keep it protected.
No.
But
we don't need no paint.
OG Rebound, but a painted version. This is the one. This is the one that I did not run over. I don't know if I still have that one in here. Oh! I got a warranty claim. Slow crooked. Slow smashed.
What?
That's what happens when you drive over it.
With the diesel.
It didn't really break. It might still work.
Yeah, a little duct tape and you'll be good. What a lot of people
it's got a custom taper.
What a lot of people don't know is that's still covered under warranty.
Custom taper.
No questions asked. Even if you did hit it with something about that big.
You want to take that back?
No.
Actually, I ran this one over with my Yoda. No, I ran this over with a boat.
Oh.
I had it sitting. I had this rod. I think it was sitting up against the boat, and it fell over. And I didn't realize it when I was backing my boat up. Ran it right over. I've had this for a long time.
For everybody else, no questions asked. For him, his claim was denied.
Denied. You guys gotta look at this thing. This I have had since I was about 12 years old. This is an old Berkeley Pulse. And it's actually a really cool design. This is where you tightened the handle. So that's how you lock down your rod. It was actually stuck in the front and then it came from the back. The only problem is that every once in a while the rod would rotate in your hand and then it would loosen up your reel seat. So the theory behind it was super cool because like at Alpha, we try to eliminate any weight forward. So this was a super cool design, but it lacked in the fact that if that rotated, it would spin and loosen up your reel. But this is what I used to fish with. And I fished with it in this condition until I finally retired it. But no hook hanger. Hook hanger's busted off. The first guide had an insert. No insert. No insert. No insert. Insert. No insert. No insert. No insert. Insert. And that's literally how I fished it on 20-pound fluoro. And that was my jig rod. 7.3 medium heavy.
Is
Sounds
that-
like a Zilla.
Yeah. Ours come with inserts though.
Yeah, ours come with inserts. That I've had that forever. I actually have 2 of these.
Memory lane for sure.
I have.
Those are hand-me-downs too, right?
Yeah, these are hand-me-downs from Uncle Chuck and
Tripper.
Tripper. Where's the short one? There's a super
Those guys
short
are the
one.
original OGs of bass fishing in the Northwest too.
Yeah.
Original OGs of
Like here's a really short one that either probably Tripper cut the handle off because he's on like short handles for like jerk baits and stuff. This was a 6.6 medium.
Look at that.
Like a little jerk bait top water rod. Yep, missing an insert. Big old giant guides on it.
Let's see the back. Let's see the modifications.
Yeah, that's modification. They just cut it off when you want a shorter handle.
Let's see. What do I need?
Nothing out of here.
Look at this. It's like shopping.
No.
The best part about this whole
not shopping.
environment,
I need all this.
there's no prices on any of it. So that means it's free.
No, it means
like,
it's not for sale.
like look, no
means
prices.
it's not for sale.
Like if you don't have a brat, you need to be running the brat.
It means it's not for sale.
I know.
There's not a price tag on it.
Well, you're saying that so you don't have to charge tax, right? Mm-hmm. No tax.
No. Friend tax. It's expensive.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me. I think you're a little late on your friend tax.
Whoa, 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 whoa.